old story every time. It's obvious.
And where do you want to go?
Why? In there.
Forget it. Silas only wants to see scrapers and rogues in his bar.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
You don't look like no scraper. You won't get in here like that, boy.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
How about some ores and admission fee?
How much ore exactly is some?
As long as I'm not
Wouldn't
involved.
like
I have
to be
10
in
ore.
his shoes, though.
Here.
10 ore? For that, I'll allow you to try again.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Some people never learn.
How about...
How much?
What do you say to 50 ore?
People
That's about half of what I'd call some ore.
There must be.
There was a time when
He's finished him off!
Maybe.
Put the damn weapon...
Let's see you. Nice.
But keep it to yourself.
Keep it.
Same old story.
Let's see who's gonna. Nice fight!
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Let's talk about something else instead. That wasn't very clever. People always talk.
It was obvious that.
Let's see who. Strike!
People always talk.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust soon.
I'm not listening to all the blabber.
Let's see who's gonna.
Wouldn't like to.
I thought
Strike back! Not. Let's see who's gonna swallow dust. Strike back! Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
I'd better keep out of it.
but keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. If you think.
You'll be sorry for that. You're looking for trouble again.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
Time.
You don't look like no scraper.
Shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You have to.
That's really
Are you
not my
deaf
problem.
or what, pal? Yes, yes,
Put the
don't
weapon
panic.
down.
You've won.
That's
There's
how
always
it
going to be
goes.
trouble ahead.
You're looking for...
Same old story.
I'm a...
You don't look... Alert! Intruder!
He's finished him off.
I'd like to be in his shoes, though.
I'd better keep out of it.
Say. Put the weapon down.
I thought that.
Let's talk about something else instead.
There must be something about that story after all.
You'll be sorry for that.
Same old story every time.
You're looking for trouble again.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I'm a scraper.
You don't look...
People always talk.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
You only let in rogues and scrapers?
We don't mind the Sec brothers either. But apart from
I'm
that,
not listening to
nobody
all that
gets in
blabbering
here.
anymore.
Same old story every...
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to
You
know
have
it.
to watch what you tell people.
You don't look very happy.
I'm not.
I need to get rid of a whole pile of weed.
You're here to sell goods from the sect camp?
Yes, but I just can't be bothered.
Maybe.
But keep it to yourself. People
I
don't
could
need
sell
to
the
know
weed
it.
for you for a consideration, of course.
Forget it. I'm not as drunk as all that. You just go running away with it.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Keep out of it.
No, man. I'll manage.
It's obvious that there'd be trouble.
Show me what you have.
Here.
Let's talk about something
Here you go.
else then.
Have another drink on me.
Thanks, man. I'll drink to your health.
I doubt it's ever likely to change.
You're very probably right.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
No, man. I'll manage.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I'll tell you something, you have a problem. Bal Kagan will make sure you'll be replaced.
What? The sleeper have mercy on me. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Need to know it.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Oh, man. I need to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't try to make me look like a fool, would you?
Doubt that's
I give
ever
you my
likely to
word.
change.
Good. Here's this stuff. You should get at least 400 ore for it. That would be 200 for each of us. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you have the ore.
Do you know who'll take bigger amounts here?
If I knew that, I would have gone myself. I feel much better now that I'm rid of this stuff.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently. I better keep out of it.
People always talk.
Show me your goods.
There was a
Choose
time when
something.
Things would have gone very differently. You're very probably right. You're very probably right.
But keep it to yourself.
There must
People
be
don't need to
something
know
about
it.
that story after all.
I'm not listening to all that blather
Same
anymore.
old story every time.
People
Are you really
always
the
talk.
magician's courier?
Maybe.
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk.
The magician's couriers.
I'd better keep out of it.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Some people never learn.
There must be something
Same
about
old
that story.
How's things?
We put another spoke in Gomez's wheel. 3 dead gods and lots of stuff to sell. I'll drink to that.
You're one of the guys who keep raiding the old camp.
No, only when it's worth it.
What have you got to offer?
Let's rephrase that question. What have you got to offer? I'm only interested in big consignments.
Balor said you'd be interested in Swampweed.
Same old story.
You want to trade?
What have you got to offer?
Let's rephrase that question.
Balor,
And you're in trouble. That's how
let's make a deal.
What do you want?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
wouldn't like to be in
Rely
his
on
shoes,
somebody and
though.
you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
What?
You have to watch what you tell people.
Same old story every time.
Let's.
Because I'm not involved.
Well, there was a time when
There
things
must
would
be
have gone
something about that
very
story after
differently.
all. I doubt it's ever likely to change.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Maybe.
I thought that had been
You
cleared up
shouldn't
ages
believe
ago.
everything you hear.
But keep it to
That won't
yourself.
happen again.
People don't need to know it.
That's not really my problem.
That one.
Hang on.
I've sold the weed.
And my 200 ore?
Here it is.
Good. Now I don't give a damn about Bal Kagan anymore.
Something about
It
that
was a
story.
good idea to do business with you.
That wasn't very clever.
Show me what you
Find
have.
somebody,
Here.
you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Maybe.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Hang on.
That's how it
Better
goes.
not go rushing into anything.
Some people never learn. People. I'd better keep out of it.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
You're from the Free Mine, right?
Right.
Let's talk about
How'd you find that out?
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes,
As long
though.
as I'm not involved.
I just want to talk to you.
I'm not here to talk.
I thought that'd be
Don't panic! You've won!
You're learning fast.
I wouldn't like to be in his
I'm
shoes.
not listening to all the blathering anymore.
I just want to talk.
I'm not here to...
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Well, how's the mine going on?
We've done most of it. Just a few more weeks and we'll have enough.
If you think. It's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
If you think.
How are things?
Great. We trade our homemade rice snaps for ore. Well, the boys carry in enough ore. Where should they spend it if not here?
I want a drink.
You'll have to pay for it.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That wasn't very clever.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Keep it to yourself.
As long as I'm not involved.
What are you doing?
I'm making rice snaps, boy. Here, have a bottle. But don't tell Silas.
How's the distillery going?
I can hardly keep up with these guys. Man, can they drink. That's a good thing, really. While I'm busy, the Rice Lord's lapdogs leave me alone.
What can you tell me about the Rice Lord?
He's a damn swine. His thugs pick on the weak and force them to work in the fields. The only one who could stand up to him is Horatio, but he doesn't do violence. Well, I did once hear him say he'd love to smash the Rice Lord's head in, but he'd never really do it. It'd go against his beliefs.
Some people never learn. That wasn't very clever.
I'd like to be in his shoes.
How are you, my friend?
Oh man, what do you want?
Just wanted to see how you are.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I've been thinking the whole thing over.
And? Have you thought of anything better?
Yes, I want to be able to take on the Rice Lord and his thugs.
Ah, you wouldn't be the first to try.
I will defeat the Rice Lord and his thugs, if you help me.
Good. I've sworn I'll never attack anyone again, but I never said I wouldn't teach anyone else to do it.
I'm all ears.
If you want to hit powerfully, you need to know the right tactics. That's the first thing you learn as a smith. Learn to push your whole arm through, from the shoulder down to the wrist. The better you get at that, the more powerful the blow. You'll get the hang of it pretty quick.
Thanks for your help.
Use your knowledge for a just cause, and for nothing else.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You look like you could do with some Swampweed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Same old story.
You have to watch what you tip.
I have some Swampweed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Do you want some Swampweed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
I have some Swampweed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too. Watch your back.
I have some Swampweed here. Do you want any?
Why not?
I have some Swampweed here.
Why not? Go and ask.
Do you want some Swampweed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
That's really not my problem.
Do you want some Swampweed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to...
Do you want some Swampweed?
I'll give you 10 ore. Anytime...
What are you guarding?
We make sure none of Lee's or Gomez's people come too close to Lairs.
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you. Now where are you going?
Can I see Laris?
Sort that out with Roscoe.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
I need a few things.
You're in trouble. That's how it goes.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
You shouldn't believe
Doubt
everything
that's ever
you
likely
hear.
to change.
People always talk.
You look like you could do with some swampweed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back any.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
Tell me to join the Brotherhood.
Your request is modest. I'll help you, so listen to me. Baal Tyon is one of the lower gurus, just like myself. Barion has made him one of his advisors. That has not done him any good. He now thinks he's so important that he'll talk to nobody but his disciples. If you give him this here, it'll loosen his tongue.
Shh! Hey, you!
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
I'd better keep out of it. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. Some people never learn.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug.
If you think trouble ahead, I'm not listening.
That's really not my problem.
Let's see who's gonna...
Come on, put that thing away. Oh! Nice fight! A fight! Put the weapon... A fight!
Nine!
He's had enough.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently. I would like to be a fool always talk.
Hang on.
If God had said there would be trouble, I would like to be in his shoes, Bo.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
You looking for trouble with me again?
Story after all.
You're very probably
Time
right.
when things would have gone very differently.
If you think, don't listen to all the blathering. That won't happen again.
People don't need to know.
People always talk. That won't
You're
happen.
very probably right.
Hang on. Maybe you're not going rushing into anything.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
To yourself, people don't need to know.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lairs would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
Where can I get a bow here?
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
I'd like to learn how to handle a bow.
I can teach you, but I can't do it as a favor. After all, I have to eat as well.
How much?
Anything I teach you will cost you 50 ore. I don't haggle.
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden. He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
Do you trade in anything else?
I buy furs and skins from the hunters. If you get something like that, I'll buy it.